this is personal, and please, if you do have, please do share. Have you recently been told a discouraging no as a person? And if yes, how are you dealing with it? We've said no's are necessary. Never waliwo nejja. Nga yinza okuba event was necessary nekola ki? Oba nekujja oba nekumalamu amaanyi. Oba nekusanga already oli mu kiko, ate olina akutuuzaako no. Nokkirira ddala mu kiko ekirala. So has any of you recently received a discouraging no, and if yes, how are you dealing with it? Maybe we can learn from your experience. Maybe I'll go one by one. Ma'am, Mr. George, any?
Okay, that not depends on how you bring it out. Because
have you experienced that? No.
Has anyone said not to you recently?
Not to you recently that broke you, discouraged you.
Yes.
So I was telling you, you see, during this period, wedding preparations, and my dear sister, you stay around people who give you positive feedback.
I have them.
Yeah. Stay around people who give you positive feedback. Me, during the preparation, because Pagatin really takes a toll. Sometimes, naye waliwo omuntu najja nakugamba Joseph kale kino ogenda kikola naye omanyi ogenda kugenda ewa Manirenda weewole ssente ku mukolo n'ogamba waki ombulira ebyo like someone really akwagaliza naye ate engeri gyakwagaliza akumalamu amaanyi mu kintu n'ogamba nze ngende newola miliyoni 10. So but I think he said it because he was scared of what we were taking on
and where the money would come from. Naye sometimes we just have to be positive. I could understand Bambi nayenga to me I felt like nga jontwala sijagala genda but of course I didn't do what he told me to do. But I felt so bad wakingambe ekyo omanyi when you are oteeka bino ebintu oyinza obba olina sente z'otegese naye nga era tezimala oli najja nze nkuyita kuduula nakugamba naye kati gwe olina mmeka ziri mmeka ezo z'olina nogamba yeyi so waliwo ebintu webagamba n'owulira nga bikumalamu mazimaanyi. So yet you need someone, people just to encourage you. Let's do this. Wano tusale wali tuongere wali. I mean such things. Okay, oba ali no oba sino naye to me it felt like kino kyoyingiddemu
it was discouraging.
Okay. It was discouraging.
Any person who was someone I'm gonna know and do you have? Do you have?
It is not recent like yesterday.
Yeah,
or
that's all right.
Recent like this week. But my line manager moved on. But
moved on, you mean what?
As in got another job now. But the moments when I remember when you'd say something, I go, Stella, ekyo tekijja kukola. So she would set a chijja kola. I'm not saying that will be discouraging. I'm going to give two sides of people. She would set a chijja kola and she gives you her reasons. Then no kayana no kinagamba Stella manyi gendo kirowozeko. Then nachikulekera. But I've also had another side of people whereby you share something on the table, then somebody says tekisoboka ekyo. Tekisoboka kikola ekyo, tekisoboka. Nakuwa ensonga zendala nnyo, but when even the facial expression and the tone everything shows you, my dear, please can you shut up? Over it gets you to a point of mweno meeting oyina level yo tulina ffe abateesa nammwe abaliwo obanga abawuliriza. So some of those moments when I've had that no from them, I've got to a point of saying kanesigaliza ebyange mukole ebyammwe. Even if I know I have an idea, I've gotten to a point of keeping quiet and I've not shared my idea. I've just remained with it. Inga mukole byammwe kansigaze idea yange and I don't share it. Unlike the other person who used to tell me no in a low tone and I would be able to understand. Nimala nampo who the Tugani thing. Then I come back to her and I'm like, okay, I understood, and I'm ready to walk in your direction.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And I guess the silent lesson for us to learn from Zarango's experience is that because we are leaders, let's be careful with our nose, because you can miss a brilliant idea from your audience just because you don't allow
have a listening.
Yeah, you don't have a listening ear. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ruga, you were saying something.
Just why Uganda when I was Solomon. Why ngokoze biche bikutwara ngokoze biche bikutwara
wali ogeze
boy babiraba so in my at that point I was looking for where is money coming from. That was running in my ear, so I think naandaba so nemga do ano ninayi no gendo kole bibuzo tomorrow nice my send just genda kuva Uganda nanga anyi abakutuma uyo dating ano kudate omwana wabaendo genda mu twalo tya nga uyo cha ochali na no, that's not the word you use. Money suckers. Just like you see, like enkwaza sente. Yeah.
Ziteke kuona atagwe.
Abo barike. But the good thing, it is the same day when Aunt Maya had shared there is a photo where one of the boys yali akarinze mtowe nainga yafudde and we baiba mubuza lwaki omusitudde n'agamba he's not heavy, he's my brother. In other words, it's not a burden for me. I can take this all. That encouraged me more. Otherwise, don't dare because because no. Now I just felt bad and helpless at that moment.
Okay.
But the other one was encouraged.
Equalizer. Okay.
The equalizer.
Nyabo, do you have any no you've received recently?
Actually, I thought I didn't have, but when Stella shared, I also remembered one of the ministries I'm in here. We always have meetings. And for them, when people come into a meeting and they already have their stand on a particular thing, then you come into the meeting and then they are also asking for your participation. So you bring an issue, because sometimes me, I'm always careful. I stay with people who know the church, who have been in church for quite a long time, so they counsel me and give me advice on different things. So I take them into consideration and bring them into this meeting. So when you bring your idea, actually there's no idea available that they will say yes. So I keep on bringing ideas and they blush them off.
No,
some with explanations and some with no explanation. Even the explanations they give me, I just listen to them and I'm like, this is not what an explanation to what I wanted. So what I've learned also to do in those meetings, which they are even saying, Priscilla, you always come and keep quiet. I've learned to keep quiet. Because when you keep quiet, when they say, do you have something? No. Do you vote on our suggestions? It's okay, because still, if I say...
Why? Consider a meeting. It's a bus.
If we are 8 in the meeting, and 7, like 5 of them already have their own... 5 of them have their own suggestions even before the meeting. Then the rest also come and they concur with the suggestions. Now if you're 1, and so normally in that meeting we vote by a Democrat. So when you say you're 1 and the others are saying yes, what do you have to do? You have to keep quiet. So the solution is silence.
Okay. Thank you. So we are learning about Uganda. Let's, as leaders, let's be careful not to discourage people. For me, the no's I have received, there's even one I received last night. You apply? No bavana ko. Obori yao. No phone email from that organization.
Unfortunately.
No ga baba nzijukidde nga mukama bwe yajjukira abantu be. Ngabaga, oh, we are sorry, but we did not consider you this time. However, continue checking our website. You know, so that is discouraging. But for me, what helps me deal with it is the way I deal with it is just to accept that it's reality. And for me, omurimu, if I apply no gunyima, kitegeeza nti tondabye mu byo yagala. So nange techingasa kwesibako. Kubanga yashibashiriza tugenda kwatagana. You know. Nze nyiza okubanga ni from the reading of the job description I thought I could do. But there are many things people consider, the politics of the organization. Can you be a donkey? Are you easy to send and all those things? Kati baba wabanga nti munange gutonda ambye mwagala. Nze sikayana nawe. You know, so I accept that. But also my other encouragement is in the Lord. That echange je chiri and at the right time when he calls me to serve, wherever he wants me to serve, I'll go and serve, you know. So such a chase on you.
Maybe you can work for me. Then something else
something
else I've forgotten in that scenario. Because in this kind of ministry, we all have different roles we play. So in most cases, when they come to my role, instead of keeping quiet, sometimes when it's necessary, I dictate what I need to do in my role. Because banji is an ebando so I end up dictating. I think when you dictate, then they come and say when I end up dictating and then they come and they're like, hey Priscilla, what was that right? We didn't know that it could work.
Okay.
So I think even dictating somewhere.
So twegereze tuwuliriza abantu because butawuliza abantu we are producing dictators.
Many times that have been rebellious because I've had no's from some specific people and now my attitude towards them is by the time they start speaking I already have a defense mechanism my side either to rebel. Yeah, because they're always saying no.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yes.
I understand that, but the scary bit for us as leaders, we need to be very careful because you see what's happening. People are becoming rebels, people are becoming dictators. So leaders, no, on a serious note. Bani. We know his life story, you know. So banange twegendereze even in our relationships both as men and women omuntu no nyingi ajafundikiranga yewa gudde obontegeera either nga tachawulira oba agenze na muri muno okuno omusajja nayizo gawa nayo no kasera ngamba no kaneyi so to be very careful